Mysteries of the Moon. It follows us through history. It pulls our oceans. It carves our tides. It marks our calendars. And it haunts our stories. But what if the moon isn't what we think it is? Some say it's hollow. Some say it's artificial. Others whisper it's a machine. A station, a prison, a watchtower in the dark. Tonight, we open the Whisper Files on the moon. Before we dive into conspiracies, let's meet the neighbor we think we know. The moon is no stranger. It's been humanity's constant companion for billions of years. But to us, it's always been more than rock. To the Greeks, it was Selene, a goddess driving her silver chariot across the night sky. Her light was seen as divine, a mirror of purity. To the Romans, she was Luna, a powerful celestial force. Her cycle guided agriculture, religious festivals, and even war. To the Chinese, the moon was home to Chang, a goddess who drank the elixir of immortality. She lives there still with her companion, the jade rabbit, eternally pounding herbs for the elixir of life. The Aztecs and Mayans saw the moon as a battleground, where deities of darkness fought the sun for dominance. The Zulu people of Africa told of a moon thrown into the sky by ancient gods to bring light to the world. And to many indigenous North American tribes, from the Cree to the Lakota, saw the moon as a timekeeper. Her cycles dictated harvest, migration, and ceremony. But beyond myth, the moon is science in motion. It stabilizes Earth's tilt. Without it, our planet would wobble chaotically, making climate unstable and seasons unpredictable. Its gravity sculpts the tides. Those tides may have been crucial in stirring up Earth's primordial soup where life began. The moon has shaped not just our nights, but our existence. And yet, the closer we look, the stranger it gets. Okay, so file number 1, the hollow moon hypothesis. Now, this began in the 1960s, 1970s. The Apollo missions left behind seismometers on the moon whenever they went. And when spent rockets crashed into the moon, something eerie happened. The moon rang. Not for a second, not for a minute, but for nearly an hour. Like a bell, newspapers said. To believers, the moon must be hollow, or worse, artificial. The idea wasn't new. Decades earlier, Soviet scientists Mikhail Vasin and Alexander Swarovski decided the moon could be a spacecraft, hollowed out and placed in orbit by an advanced civilization. Later, writers like Don Wilson pushed the spaceship moon theory. In his 1975 book, Our Mysterious Spaceship Moon, he asked, could the moon be an observation post, a base, maybe a prison. File number 2. The moon landing hoax. For decades, skeptics claimed Apollo never happened, that it was staged in a studio in Hollywood. Their evidence? Shadows falling at odd angles, a flag that seemed to wave in the vacuum of space, no stars in the black sky in the background, and footage that looked too cinematic, too perfect. Some even claimed Stanley Kubrick himself filmed it, fresh off directing 2001: A Space Odyssey. NASA's counterclaims: the shadows came from uneven terrain. The flag had a horizontal bar, making it look like it rippled. And the stars, too dim to appear on the short exposures used. But whispers never die. File 3. Structures on the moon. NASA's photo archives have fueled endless speculation. Blurred towers, shards, domes, spires. The so-called shard near Sinus Midi, the tower near crater Copernicus. File 4. The Watchtower Theory. Here's the boldest claim. The moon is not natural at all. It's a constructed megastructure, placed here possibly as a base for aliens, for reptilians, or for something else. Some say it's a prison world, maybe a soul recycling station, or a cosmic lab watching Earth and us. Now for the far side of the moon. Why would you hide on the far side? Is it because Earth never sees it? For centuries, it was invisible, a mystery, until 1959. The Soviet probe Luna 3 sent back humanity's first images of what they saw on the far side of the moon. And let me tell you, what they saw shocked scientists. Unlike the near side, with smooth seas and basalt plains, the far side was rugged, covered in mountains, highlands, scarred and strange. Later, orbiters found something else. Gravity anomalies. Mascons. Mass concentrations hidden beneath the surface. To conspiracists, buried structures. Alien bases. Alien machines. To scientists, dense mantle rock left over from asteroid impacts. But then there were the whispers. Apollo astronauts allegedly reported strange signals, odd radio transmissions. The phrase Santa Claus, used during Apollo 11, which some claims was code for UFOs. Ancient legends suggest a time before the moon in the sky. The Arcadians of Greece called themselves proselynes, people who lived before the moon rose in the sky. Zulu myths in Africa tell of two brothers, who rolled the moon into place, filling the night sky with light for the first time. Tribes in Colombia speak of an earth lit only by the sun, before the moon arrived. Even Aristotle referenced stories of a world before the moon's creation. Science has explanations. The leading theory, the giant impact hypothesis, which is 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized body, Theia, collided with Earth. Debris formed a ring. That ring coalesced and became the moon. Now, alternative theories that the moon was captured from another orbit or split off directly from Earth itself. But conspiracy lore, it was formed, it was placed, perfectly sized to cause eclipses, perfectly positioned to stabilize Earth, perfectly timed to appear in our midst. Now, let's test the whispers. Claim 1. The moon rang like a bell. The truth? The moon's dry, fractured crust makes seismic waves resonate longer. It's weird, but it doesn't mean it's hollow. Claim 2. The Apollo hoax. The truth? Shadow angles match terrain. The flag had a crossbar. Stars are invisible in short exposures. Claim 3. Structures. The truth? High-resolution rescans erase the anomalies. Pareidolia explains the rest. That's our brain finds patterns in noise automatically. Claim 4. The far side. The truth? It's mapped in detail. Mass cons explained by geology. Exotic, yes. Alien bases, not so much. But real mysteries remain. Why are the moon's isotopes so similar to Earth's if it came from a violent collision? How exactly did lunar tides influence the birth of life? What else will we learn when we build observatories on the far side where Earth's noise cannot reach? So, in closing, maybe the moon is just an ancient scar that learned to glow. Or maybe it's a beacon. The moon has been watching us for millennia. But the real question is, who's watching from the moon? Until the next whisper, thanks for joining us. My name's Anthony, and you've tuned into the Whisper Files on No, It's You, Not Me. We'll see you next time.